Okay, so what we're looking at here is, I'm going to show you this real quick. When I click on one of the radio buttons, the other radio buttons deactivate as I'm clicking on them. So that was the whole idea behind putting them in a group box. So we're going to do everything else like we've done before. We're going to go to our code and we're going to declare some variables. I'm going to declare everything up here again. We'll just keep it easy. X, Y, Z as integer. So we're going to declare all three of our variables up there. We're going to have to eat in our variables. So input, we're going to also use the word input now as the input our variables. So this is the easy part. And then we're coming from first text box and second text box. I'm getting real original with my names here. So integer dot tryparse first text box dot text comma, put that with X, and we'll do it again just like we've done before. It's like the twist. Now when you twist again like you did last summer, well, here we are. This is last summer. Now, the next part is we have to see which radio button is checked, which math operation our user wants to do. So, we could do one of four things. We could either add, subtract, multiply, or divide. So, we begin the process. And this is really simple. It's going to be if statements. So, if, and let's do the addition one first. The add radio button dot checked, meaning is it checked? Even though it's not a checkbox, it uses the same function. Equals true. Then we're adding. So it'd be z equals x plus y. Pretty easy. Else if, let's do the subtraction radio button dot checked equals true, then z is going to equal x minus y. Else if the multiply radio button dot checked equals true, then z is going to equal x times y. Now, before I type up my final statement, I only have one option left. As a user, I may not even click anything. So let's see, when we start the program, are any of them clicked? The answer is no. So it is possible that we would click convert, or in this case, should say solve, without ever clicking anything. So it is okay to do another else if for division and then do an else that says enter numbers or does not calculate. So else if divide radio button, whoop, if I can get the right button, that'd be great. Divide radio button dot checked equals true, then, and we're entering integers, so z is going to equal x backslash y. Because remember, that's integer divide. That's the one we want to properly divide integers. And then our else is going to say, what's our, it's going to be answer label. Answer label dot text error. Now, notice how I did not send z to the answer label at all. That's because in the event one of those is true, now we can just have answer label dot text equals z. So let's give it a run. Whoop. Okay, so here's what we did. Because I have the answer label dot text equaling z here, it overwrites the error. So, in that instance, I have to go ahead and put the Z through. We could also do some Boolean stuff, but for keeping it simple, that is going to be easier. So, nothing is selected. We're given an error. Enter 3 and 4, add them together, equals 7, subtract, -1, multiply 12, division 0. Because it's not complete, it always is going to take the first number and divide it by the second number. So, you are able to, with both radio buttons and check boxes, check to see if something is checked compared to simply a Boolean, true or false, and then return a value. Pretty easy, pretty fun too. This opens up a lot of possibilities when we're building our programs.